Hey everyone, it's Jordan, and today I'm going to be doing a double book outlet unboxing. So normally I don't go a little crazy with book outlet, but since I saw a couple books that I wanted at discounted prices, and plus I got a couple books for my son, so that's why I went double. So yeah, and I want to make sure that I got some books that I wanted, but before I get carried away, let's get to the unboxing. Okay, so I'm going to start with the one at the top, and I know these boxes tend to be weird, but I know I was able to work through these boxes in the past, so it's just very hard to open it sometimes, but it depends on the angle that you're at. So I don't remember which box has a couple of books that I got for my son, but I'll let you know. So, oh, there we go. Nah, move the camera there, sorry. Okay, so, okay. And of course I know the downside of these boxes, they fall easily apart, but that's okay. I usually tend to use the boxes for when I'm selling books at half price books anyway. So yeah, so the first thing I see is Her Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim, and if I remember correctly, this is a standalone story that takes place in the same world as Six Crimson Crows, and I don't know why this looks, I mean the cover is pretty, but I don't know why I feel there's a water damage over here for some reason. But yeah, that's all I know about it. Let me see what's underneath the dust jacket. Ooh, okay. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's like a little tiger embossed on the hardcover, which is really cool. And that's all I know about it, and I think it's about the villain of this story, if I remember correctly. So, I know I might have to read it to see it for myself, because I still need to read The Dragon's Promise, which is the last book in the duology, but like I said, this takes place in the same world as Six Crimson Cranes, which I loved when I read it last year, so yeah, I just can't wait to give this book a try. Okay, so the next book that I got is The Proposal by Jasmine Guillory. This is a companion novel to The Wedding Date, which I enjoyed, but I don't know what this one's about or which characters that follows. So I am gonna go into this blind, but I know I enjoyed The Wedding Date. So yeah, I'm excited for this one as well, and I'm guessing from the description on the the synopsis on the back, it's about a woman who's went to a game with her boyfriend, but then she breaks up with her or something like that. I don't know, but I know I really like romances that are companion novels. So you you don't follow the same characters, but you do still follow like a background character that was featured in a previous novel. So yeah, I am really excited to pick this up whenever I can. Okay, so the next book that I got is How to Love a Duke in 10 Days by Kerrigan Bren. This one is kind of like a random one, because I was looking for books that are Beauty and Beast retellings because I like it, and for some reason on Goodreads they recommended one of the books in this series, but I like going things in order, and one of the pages is like a little damaged, but that's okay. I know that sometimes books are not in good conditions, and this is a historical fiction as far as I know, and I do want to try or historical romance I should say, and I don't read a lot of them, and I know I've been wanting to give them a try, so I'm most likely gonna go into this one blind as well, just because like I said, I rarely read historical romance, but I do hope that I'll end up enjoying them as much as contemporary romance. So the next book that I got is It's Not Me, It's You by Alex Light. And this is the same author as The Upside of Falling, and what was the other book that this author wrote? I'm trying to remember on top of my head. I know my contemporary books are up there or down this shelf. Oh yeah, Meet Me in the Middle. So yeah, this is like one of this author's latest books, and I don't know much about it either. I just know that I enjoyed this author's previous works, even though The Upside of Falling is still my favorite. But I think this is like a maybe fake dating kind of situation. But yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't know much about it, but I do hope to enjoy it as much as the author's previous books. And the next book that I got is The Night Hunt by Alexandra Christo. This is another book by Alexandra Christo. This is a totally different story, and I just really love this cover. And I don't know much about this other than it's another one by another book by this author that was like one of the latest ones. Let me see under this check. Not that exciting, but all I know is it's a fantasy, and I know I've been very bad at remembering the synopsis, but a lot of times I'm just like, I like this book from this author, I'm hoping to like this one. But I know I've read Into the Crooked Place by this author, and I was disappointed by that. It was like a 3-star, and I just hope her other books will be better for me. So yeah, I have high hopes for this one, and the other one that I recently got from my book haul that I showed you guys, Princess of Soul, which is a spin-off of or a companion novel to Kill a Kingdom, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, this is like a same case for me, although even though it's one of those purchases that I did like where I read from a book from I read from a previous author and hoping like their other books. So yeah, I do hope to enjoy this one. Okay, so this is very weird. This is a book that I did not buy at all. So yeah, I'm gonna skip this one because I did not buy this one. So I'm just gonna go right to the next box. So yeah, okay, so the next box is the one where I got a couple of books for my son, because there was a book specifically that Kevin was looking for, and I told him about that I saw this on BookOutlet, and I said I'll get it for you, and he said okay. So because we both know that we love our son, and he likes these books, and I'll show you in a second once I get this box open. Okay, there we go. And this box is specifically for more books that I like from previous authors, and hoping to like. Yep. Oh wait, this one I definitely wanted to purchase because even though I haven't read the rest of the series, I still want to have the sequel, the last book in the series on me, so I can like catch up to it, which is The King Will Kill You by Sarah Henning, which is the last book in the Kingdom of Sand and Sky series, which is a Princess Bride retelling, and I love the first book so much, and I wanted to make sure that I read the second book and then go right to the third book, because I just been very behind on sequels, but I want to make sure that I got the third one. So yeah, there's that one. And the next one that I got is The Gateway List by Emma Lord. And I know I've enjoyed other books by Emma Lord, but I know that Tweet Cute is still my favorite of hers. And I'm trying to remember what this one's about. Okay, the main character graduated high school, and she made a list of subtypes. So yeah, again, this is another book that I bought specifically from because I like the author's previous works, but I know I have another Emma Lord book in here, so I'm going to show you that. But yeah, I tend to enjoy her books, but like I said, for some reason, Tweet Cute is still my favorite, even though I like other books by her. But the other one of hers that I got is The Rival, and boy, this book's so dirty. I really don't know what. Like, I'm not sure if you can see on the cover. It looks like there's dirt all over the book, and I don't like it. I might have to. I don't know, but it's called The Rival by Emma Lord, and I'm pretty sure it's enemies to lovers, I'm guessing. So, that's what I'm guessing. Okay, of course, is a character that's trying to get into her dream college, but then her neighbor tries to be. Of course, it's one of those plot lines which I don't mind at all, and yeah, I don't know what was up with this, but I do hope to get to this when I can, because I know of another book of hers on my TBR that I haven't gotten to yet. So the next one I got is The Line We Occur, or Conjure by Sarah Henning. I just really like this cover. Oh yeah, that's why I'm interested in it, because it's like a, oh yeah, that's what it says on the back. It's Knives Out meets Inheritance Games with magic and supernatural thriller. So of course it's a YA fantasy that reminds me of Knives Out. That's why I got this, and plus I love books from this author before, so I do hope to enjoy this one as well. And yeah, it'll be very interesting, because I know that I love from Sarah Henning. I do like her YA fantasies more than her YA contemporary, but I know that her YA contemporary, the only one that I've read is Throw Like a Girl, which was a 4-star read for me, and I haven't read another one of hers, but I do want to get it at some point. So yeah, here's that. And the last book for me at least is Foxglove by Adeline Grace, which is the second book in the Belladonna series, and I do want to read that series because I know I enjoyed the All the Stars and Teeth duology. Yeah, I did enjoy those, so I do hope to read Belladonna soon. So I really don't know much of the plot of this either. Let me see what underneath that's Jack. Nope, nothing exciting, but just because I like one duology by her, and I want to support this author by getting other books that are in this series, and I do hope to catch up so I can just binge read the series. So that's the last book that I bought for myself, at least. So the one book that I got, because my son, ever since he was really small, Kevin has danced him to the song from Disney's Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman song. I can't remember what it's called, but I had to get this one because I love, not only because I love Disney, but I had to get it for my son, which is Disney's Legend of Sleepy Hollow, little golden book. So, so I had to get it for him because I know he loves the story, and he still does. Because we were doing some Halloween movie marathon with him, and he loves the story, and I just love the artwork in this. I'll show you. And so, yeah, I've been collecting a couple of little golden books. I do want to get the ones that are about different Disney rides, which I really want to get at some point, because they're showing on the back here that they have the Haunted Mansion, Jungle Cruise, Space Mountain, and I know they have other things that are Disney related that I want to get my son, but I got him this. And the last book that I got is the book series that I've been telling you about that Kevin introduced him in, and he loves it, which is Little Creatures, and this is their Halloween edition, Trick or Treat, Little Critters, and he loves these books so much. So, oh, there's stickers inside. That's interesting. So yeah, I did think, so yeah, he loves Little Critter books, and I know Kevin would be very excited to read this to our son tonight. So that is all for this, for Book Outlet unboxing. If you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below some books that you've got yourself recently, because I would like to know. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!